CC Collins here for Awful Television.
And we are One Up!
Yeah. Alright boys, let's get this little interview started. First of all,
I'm good on that.
You guys said you haven't played since 07?
Sure.
Oh! Yeah. Alright, so...
Man. 7.
What, 7?
No, he said
Okay.
We did like an Andrew Dice Clay.
Alright, so what has the One Up been up to since the last time you performed? Any new kids or STDs or things of that sort?
I touched landmines.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm from the same.
I had a kid.
Kid and STD free.
I don't got a dirty kid.
My friend Lorena asked me if I would give her BD last night. I don't have it, so I couldn't help her out.
Oh, no. You said STP. Yeah, they put out a new record. It's awesome.
So you
They
guys...
cleaned up, though. It's okay. They stopped doing drugs.
Yeah, he says,
they wrote a song about how they stopped doing drugs. I think they say when we used to take drugs in the song.
You were
It's
still
about
my
drugs.
favorite drug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like, that's poetry.
Yeah.
Speaking of drugs, I know One Up used to be a straight edge band, and now the rumor on the street is you guys are all heroin. Is that correct?
Yes, all of us are on that.
I wouldn't have it
Full-time dope addicts.
I'm actually the most overweight heroin addict since Artie Lang.
That's a lot.
For some reason, I'm still straight edge.
Me too.
It's fun.
I enjoy being straight edge.
Yeah.
I guess the obvious question is, you're doing a reunion show. Why now?
Jeff's 35th birthday party.
I mean, seriously, who actually wanted to see you guys back together again? Was there a huge market
Jeff
for it?
did.
Jeff.
He's the only
He
one.
does.
And we played
We're
his...
still circling the toilet.
Yeah, we played his... we played his 30th birthday, and he and I joked about playing again when he was 40. And then I realized that by the time he's 40, I'll be really old too.
I'll be dead.
Yeah, I might be dead.
One Up hardcore band. What is the most hardcore thing One Up has ever done?
This guy right here, he jumped off a 75-foot bridge in California.
With this guy.
With this guy.
He left me. He left me to jump on my own. We were going to jump at the same time. Like, I actually thought you were dead.
This is
I was swimming around looking for him, and then a minute later, I just hear shit.
Tour, and my parents found a summons in the mail. It said, the United States of America versus Jude Miller, offense jumping off a bridge. And I told them I thought it was going to be attempted suicide, but they calmed them down.
Most hardcore thing I ever did, make a sandwich on my friend's car.
Did your arrest help you out with your street cred at all? Did that boost your record sales at all?
Yes. Word got out. Jude's a madman.
The arresting officer bought a CD.
Okay.
Oh shit, guys, we're playing a show today. Yes.
Alright, so Jude, Greg, you guys are really close. Not a lot of people know this, but Greg, you actually named your first son after Jude, is that correct?
I did.
Care to tell a story about that?
Well, when we were in California, I think I left for a tour with like $40 that my dad gave me. Because I thought, we're in a band, we're going to be making tons of money. No, I just don't prepare. And he bought me lunch one day, and I said, you know, it was an empty gesture. Never offer an empty gesture to a Funkhauser. But I told him I named my firstborn son after him. I told my now wife, Becky, the story, and she loved the name, and I kind of got off easy on it.
Was there any fraternity questions between the two of you? I mean, did you guys have to go to Maury to decide who Jude actually belongs to? Or
Have you ever seen him?
I have seen Jude.
They don't even, like, when we went to Chuck E. Cheese, they stamped your hand with this ultraviolet, because he turns 4 next week. And they didn't even need to stamp us. Like, no, you're fine.
Last time I was hanging out with Jude, he pulled me aside and said, "What does your dad look like?" And I said, "Well, you know, kind of like a dad." And he goes, "Do you know my dad? Are you friends with him?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "My dad is my best friend."
It's true. Okay, not to change the subject or anything, but this interview has gotten really kind of weak right now. Wait, but he's talking about family and I know I'm asking the questions. We veered off. Let's get back to some more hardcore territory. Here's the question. I mean, obviously I haven't been to as many concert halls as you, but I've seen some pretty disgusting bathrooms and just a limited amount I've been to. What is the grossest place you've ever had to take a shit while on
Solid
tour?
13, Philadelphia.
Did you take a shit there though? Yes.
We were in
I've never shat on tour.
a rest
You just held it for 2
Months at a
months?
time.
He
We were
really
at a rest
did.
stop once, and there were little kids running around barefoot. while they were
Barefoot.
shit on the
That
floor.
might be the worst
Yes.
That was
one.
pretty gross.
I had to crap at a rest stop in the Midwest. I'm not kidding. We passed a town sign that said population like 10. And we stop at this rest stop. There's little kids running around barefoot in the bathroom with a human turd just in the middle of the bathroom. And they're running around. I was very upset that I had to go
built
to the
all that
bathroom
story
there.
to my therapist. CBGB was pretty nasty, but we didn't actually play there. But I guess
CBGB's is legendary though, so I mean...
What's the matter with you? Why do you keep track of like the shits you've all taken in the past 10 years?
I
of your
don't,
life?
but you'll never forget shit in the stall.
I actually, hold on, let me check.
You have a picture?
It's with you for the rest of your life.
I have an app on here
That tells you where you
that
shit.
tells me where I shat.
Now, Donnie, you're pretty well known for your fiery Latin temper. You're known as the tough one in the group. So I'm just going to name off a couple of bands and/or music personalities. I want you to tell me if you think that either you or the one up as a band can beat them up. Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Justin
shoot you
Bieber.
straight. Justin who?
Justin Bieber.
Never
Yes,
heard of him.
best answer ever.
Never heard of him?
Never heard of him.
Do you think you can take him anyhow?
I don't know who
The
he
answer
is.
is yes. Answer is yes? All right.
And it is yes.
All right. Boys to men.
I don't know. They're from the hood.
Back again,
They're
dude.
from the hood. I don't know if I can take it. We, as a group, we might be able to.
Isn't there only 4 of
The
them?
High Harmony.
Fidge could be like that crazy little guy that nobody expects to do anything.
Hey, rip
He
someone's
just
arm off.
starts beating the shit out of
MMA
the
style just gets on him. Just
Yeah, out of the guy with that real deep voice. He'd be the one I'd be most afraid of.
Henry Rollins.
No. I don't think I could take Henry Rollins. I don't think anyone in this band combined
not
could
gonna
take
happen.
Henry Rollins. There's a video of him playing in Philly where he's in Black Flag. He's just going like this, singing, smiling. Some guy keeps trying to hit him. Next thing you know, he's like, bam!
If he were still alive, Gigi Allen.
No, because I wouldn't want to go near him. Because he'd probably have shit in his hand and probably smeared on me. Yeah, you gotta die when you die.
Because some people just don't give a shit.
Sometimes
And they
some
don't care
people
what
suck,
happens
no?
to them. They're just not going to go down with a loss.
Okay, Ryan Seacrest.
Fuck yeah, we could. Every member of this band individually could take him.
Is that actually how you get into the one-up? You have to beat up Ryan Seacrest?
You
That's
have to
like
actually get
getting
beat in to
Blood
the
in,
band.
blood out,
And
yeah.
yeah.
Ice Cube.
No.
Ice-T.
Predator, man.
wait, Ice
Ice-T, absolutely not.
Ice-T, no. Ice Cube? I don't know, he does all those family films
Ice-T,
now.
man, real recognizes real.
Yeah.
Ice-T had body count.
Vanilla Ice.
Absolutely would take him.
No, I didn't. He did that hard
It
record.
depends.
It's
Is
just
he
like,
currently
Limp
on
Bizkit.
or off of meth? Is he smoking PCP and clean? Or
Yeah, Clean Ice or Dirty Ice?
All right,
Clean Ice we have.
Dirty Ice. Can you beat
Dirty
up...
Ice, no.
Dirty Ice is kind of sketch.
Dirty Ice you could probably tase and it'd still come at you. Can't.
All right, Insane Clown Posse. Can you take him in a fight?
Yeah, I can take the fat
But
one.
you can't, like, all 5 of you can't beat him up. You have to pick 2 members.
They'll
Yes.
throw you into some.
Is there only
contacts
two, the
and
fat guy and the skinny guy?
Yeah.
I could
both like
explain to
50,
them how
aren't they?
magnets work.
I can take the
Blow
fat
their
guy.
mind.
Those guys are pretty hardcore, though. They wrestle and shit.
Magic everywhere up in this bitch.
Next question. Your band is named the One-Up. Obviously, at least one person in the band is a gamer. Give me your #1 underrated old school video game franchise.
franchise.
Underrated?
Underrated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be a franchise. It can just be like a one-off game or whatever. But like just a game no one shows love to that they should.
Any Nintendo or Super Nintendo game.
All of them?
Not all, because there's a lot of shit. But
People respect Nintendo.
Yeah. Super Nintendo, not.
People respect Nintendo.
I was really
I
into
didn't see
Bubble
it.
Bobble when I was a kid.
There we go.
When I was young.
Jude loves that game. Not you.
What's not to
Jude.
love?
Little Jude.
So Bubble Bobble is the game you're
yes.
going with? Would you guys like to take a moment to clear up any rumors that have plagued your career since you've been formed?
Johnny Mudd is not in our band.
What's that?
Donald Crispino is not in our band. Donnie Mutt, yes.
I'm 26 years old. I'm not 15.
Jude Miller is a well-hung man.
We never went intentionally out of our way to bum people out, but somehow we just managed to do it.
Better place in the mall to pick up women? Lane Bryant or Hot Topic?
Hot Topic. Isn't Lane Bryant for?
I prefer the dress barn.
It depends what you're looking
Lane
for.
Bryant, though, there's some curvaceous women that go there,
Yeah.
too. I mean,
Yeah, what isn't Lane
Yeah.
Bryant like older and
yeah.
The Dead.
who shops at Lane
What's up,
Bryant?
girl? That
My
prom
mom?
dress. Yeah.
But okay, that's what
She
I was
shops
trying to
at
think
what?
of, like moms, right?
At where?
It depends what. Yeah, man. If it's like
Tori's big and
Bless
tall,
you.
dude.
I think you could probably get yourself in some serious legal trouble if you go picking girls up at Hot Topics. So we'll stick with Lane
I
Bryant.
remember one.
Craziest female-related tour story. Tour story, not toys. Yes.
Me and Chris Letters, who was the fill-in drummer for Coalition on our first actual full U.S. tour, we ended up meeting up with some girls outside of Del Taco in Sacramento, and they drove us out to their place, and we were gonna hang out in their mom's hot tub and everything for the night. And about 10 minutes before we get there, I felt food poisoning creeping through my body, and I spent the entire night hanging out shitting in this girl's house while Chris Letters hung out with 2 girls in a hot tub. That's the craziest sex girl story I've ever had on tour.
I had an ex-girlfriend, well, she wasn't my ex-girlfriend at the time, that I would argue with like every day on the phone. And we were in California, and one of the girls we were staying with worked at Cold Stone Creamery. That they didn't have them near where we're at back then, so it was a big deal.
What am I gonna do, right?
She gave everyone free ice cream, and I was on the phone arguing with her the entire time.
Maybe I'll
I
go
never
put it on
got
my
the free
way.
ice cream, and I was telling the story to my father, and he literally looked so when he found out I didn't get ice cream, he looked so angry and disappointed. Like the arguing every day didn't matter, but the fact that she got in the way of me getting ice cream, his little boy, he was like,
Yeah, when you're at a straight edge band on tour, there's not really a whole lot of...
and you look like us.
Yeah, you look like us. Not a whole lot of girls.
We're the ugliest band in hardcore.
Yeah, we were voted ugliest
right.
band in
We
hardcore.
beat
We're still
That's
around, actually. Yeah. Centrifuge, I believe, right?
I think I contributed to that. I have what doctors
take
call
our
a bit of
awards
a
with
weight
pride.
drop.
So you should be known as award-winning band.
True. We don't have to say what the award is.
We Plan 9 from Outer Space won a few awards, right?
Yeah. It ain't pretty, it's rock and roll.
Bret Michaels, 1990.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I want to thank you for your time. We're going to go in and see Kick-Ass. Hopefully, you guys are headlining tonight or a day because like the sun is out. And it's
Yeah, the sun's gonna be up by the time we're leaving. Still.
Thank you.
Thank you, Awful Films.
Thank you. Good night.